Okay, it says I'm live again. Hang on just a second. So, hi, I'm Coleen, and this is try two for today. It was tech, and I think it's a YouTube problem because I did a speed test. My speed was fine, my latency was fine. It said that I was having problems on YouTube, but everything in my home was okay. So, we're going to try this again. Oh, hello again, Deborah and Tracy and Melissa, Practically Creative, and Sylvia, me FPP. And if you're catching part 2, there is a part 1. Thank you guys for finding me again. Don't even remember what I was in the middle of saying when it decided to take away. Give everybody a second. I have subscriber only mode on because, well, it prevents a lot of the unnecessary spam. My husband feels that that is probably very much hindering my growth on YouTube. I feel like I don't care. Hello again, Tracy. That block looks like maple leaf without a stem. Love it. It does. I love the maple leaf blocks. I just want maple leaves everywhere. I really do. We were so close to getting finished. Oh, hey, Lynn. Dee Dee at My Big Tidy Up. And as a reminder, because it's all in the first video, blue people are mods, moderators. They keep everybody kind in the chat. If you say something that they feel is unnecessary, they can time you out or they can block you from my channel, either one. And I will have their backs in either case. If it is something that might be a mistake, I can undo it and apologize. That's the best I can do. Better safe than sorry. Oh, yes. Tracy says, you were channeling your Canadian friend for this vlog. Tracy, by the way, is one of my Canadian friends. And one of my other Canadian friends, Mom and Pop Quilt Shop, will be on at 11 Eastern today. Cross stitch. Are they still doing the cross? Yeah, that's still a cross stitch. I was thinking, I can't remember the other thing where you poke the yarn through the holes in the stuff. I can't remember what that's called now. That's what I was thinking when I saw that. She's taking quick lessons from Sylvia. I was watching that last week and she was just zooming through those. There's Miss Tracy. Yep, Cross Stitch Tuesday. That is what Laura Lynn and of Mom and Pop Quilt Shop and her husband Kent is the pop part of that. We'll be doing this afternoon. It will be on after my live, and Dee Dee releases a cleaning, tidying, all that kind of stuff video, decorating at 5 o'clock Central Time. I try to give the time in the content creators time zone, like they would give the time. So Dee Dee is in Central Time Zone, so she will be at 5 o'clock Central. Mom and Pop today are at 11 o'clock Eastern. And Saturday, somebody please remind me, exclamation MMP. Why do I have to look for this every Saturday? I have to be reminded. It's been years and still. Okay, that was not right. I'm trying to get a link in the chat. And P, enter. I think that's how it's there. There we go. No live this Saturday. They will be traveling back home. But most Saturdays, there's their schedule in the chat. If you want to check that out, it's right over here. Drop the chat, and I'm on top chat, so I may be missing things. Thank you all for rejoining me, and I apologize for that glitch. It seems to be a YouTube problem though, because all my home stuff is good. And I remember what I was going to say. Sylvia's stitch is gorgeous. She's doing a clock, a sewing themed clock. Let's get back to this view and I can talk as I'm doing. Close your eyes. Ignore the trashy, thing back there. Now that I've pointed out, that's all you're going to see. Not now. Okay, well, maybe. Okay, you can open your eyes. My husband came home last week and was re-talking Starlink. So, but we'll have Starlink and our home internet still, because Starlink is glitchy on cloudy days and you cannot take gaming away from gamers just because it's raining. You can't. It freaks them out. Okay. So we may be getting Starlink in a month or so, which would improve my videos. I know they get kind of grainy and stuff. It's just my internet. I don't think it's my camera. We might find out it is my camera too. But my camera shows me fine, so I'm hoping it's the internet. All right. Now we're going to do this section of the pretty blue maple leaf. This, by the way, is called a tea leaf block in the Quilt Builders card deck number 3. Quilt Builder card deck number 3. I pull random cards from that and I make them as I feel. So, to get this to go together, we're going to have to put these two together first. So I'm just going to flip this one over on top. Make sure my edge is lined up here and here and here. Pin it, clip it. I'm going to put the fabric with no seams. I can say it. Side face down. And thank you all again for refinding me. 1/4 inch seam. I've got the 1/4 inch foot. I've got the 1/4 inch tee, but I should have it covered, but I don't usually. And I'm going to press to the path of least resistance, which in this case is going to be to this side. And I'm going to trim off some of that blue so it doesn't peek up. Just a little trim doesn't hurt anything. Still, a whole bunch in the seam allowance. So normally I go to the dark side, but I'm doing the path of least resistance. It's easier to go that way, so that is the way I'm going. Set your seam, then iron, and like I said, don't smush. Don't do that. That is a bad thing to do. You should not be doing this to your blocks as you're piecing, because it could make them go wonky and out of shape, and we don't want to do that. Listen, learned. Okay, now to get these, I'm just being a rebel today. Could you see if you could see my iron over there, it was doing this the entire time because it's bad. Oh, Deborah had to go back to the phone because she wasn't watching the battery on her tablet. Okay, now we've got this piece. This piece is not going to fit on here until we put these two pieces together. So we'll take a square over that piece. And again, I'm going to pin it, clip it right there. Make sure you stay on this side. I'm going to turn it over so I can watch these seams. And this machine likes it better when the seams are up. It likes to go through the bulk better that way. And I'm putting that top thread needs to go through that center little groove, hanging onto it with my fingers because I don't have a leader and ender. I'm just going to face it. I will probably never use leaders and enders. I'm a bad quilter. It's fun. I don't see any colors. My connection is unstable again. It's back. For some reason, it was giving me a connection unstable. Okay, I'm going to try to do this quick. I'm pressing to the light side again because it's the path of least resistance. Right sides always together in case I didn't say it when you're piecing. And then I will take this piece. Now it will fit on top. And there are no nested seams or anything else to line up there. You just take it and lay it on top. Get this side straight. You can put some pins in it if you like. So this side will be straight in that corner, and this side will be straight in this corner. And I'm going to do it from that side because this seam is going down and there's less of them. There's only one on that side. There's two on this side. Let's take the side with less seams. That's a new thing I'm trying to do. So if it seems like I'm saying it a lot, it's because I'm trying to say it to myself so I remember. And you're just lucky getting to be near my inner voice. So sorry. Okay, I realigned that bottom part and I'm pinching it with my fingers. I pinned it. I lost the bobbin race. That was a dirty trick. Yeah, it said that my signal was dropping again, which is weird. My signal, my internet may be dropping again, but last time it was fine. I checked it. I ran a speed test to check the latency and everything, and it was fine. There may be a problem somewhere else, or it was just having a problem when I wasn't looking. Okay, get the new bobbin in. Let's try that again. Green line that up. I'm going to go back. My stitches stopped somewhere around here. I'm going to go back up here. Oh, I should be watching that intersection, shouldn't I? Nope, nothing to watch there. I'm going to go back up and start over because I think I ran out the last seam I did. So actually, I won the bobbin race. I just didn't realize it. How do you not realize that you're not grabbing two threads when we do this? I don't know. Talking too much. Talking too much. Rewind. Maybe I went sideways when I did that one. It's fine. It's fine. Finished is better than perfect, as our friends say. So I'm going to, I'm going to press this one this way too, because I only have one seam to press over. Go to finger press, then take it to my iron, and hold on a second. We're going to turn the camera. We're going to not do this. We don't want to do that. Whoops, I'm shaking. We don't want to do that because it distorts our fabrics and they don't line up properly. So we don't want to do that when we're pressing. When we're pressing, we're supposed to be pressing, not doing this. Okay. Close your eyes for a second. Let me put you back where you go. Now open. Okay. I mean, I sewed that upside down, didn't I? I most certainly did. Me and my smart aleck self. Doggone it. Upside down. That is not how that goes. The blue should have been touching the blue. Is your blue on wrong, Coleen? Yes, indeed it is. Anybody else, get instant karma for being a smart aleck? I went through my books this weekend and found out I have way more FPP books than I thought, Deborah said. I need to shine a bright light on the gremlins and make them go away. No doubt. Okay, see how fast that goes? That came right out for me. Which means I need to take this one out because I sewed it on the wrong side. So let's just start over. I'm very careful when I do this. I have cut my fabrics before, more than a few times, and gotten frustrated. Just put it between the two fabrics. Don't tell the people who want to pick it out. Let them. Okay, where'd my picture go? My picture is in my head, along with like 60 people. I'm going to flatten that back out. It's lost its shape a little bit. Just hit it with the iron. It'll be fine. Seam ripper, you're my best friend. Seam ripper, somebody wanted my attention. What did I do now? Sylvia, if you turn it the other way so the ball is under, you won't cut your fabric. Well, that's interesting. Because I have cut my fabric. If it can be done, I do it. I know. It's just, how do these things happen? I don't know. But yes, that should be correct. Absolutely 100% correct, Tracy. Tracy's laughing at me right now. I hear her. Okay, so we're putting this back like it's supposed to be because somewhere I went sideways, and we're going to get a clip so I don't do it again. So, blue's at the top. Do that. Put a clip in it. Then sew that seam down. Take the clip off now that we've got it over here where it's supposed to be. Put my threads in back. I was doing pretty good too. See number 2. Me. I'm not counting. Oh, Sylvia. Yes, Sylvia was trying to get my attention. By the way, exclamation COLEEN. No spaces. It doesn't matter if it's capitalized or not. Will get my attention. I have programmed the Nightbot so it brings up my name so I can see it in orange on my side. The blue is supposed to be the top. The white will be over to your right. And again, I'm going to press that way and not, do all that smushing for you because we shouldn't do that. There we go. And now we're going to take this one over this way. There should be no messing up on this side, but just in case, let's use that clip. Got this side lined up, and we're going to do a 1/4 inch, or as close as we can get to a 1/4 inch. I'm going to not talk to anybody who actually measures my 1/4 inch. I enjoy what I'm doing, and it would be very improper to take the joy away. That's what we tell the quilt police. Apparently I'm happy and you're not. Do we do it the way we make this house? I think that will be okay. A little bit of blue I can see here will be with this blue, so it shouldn't show at all. And which way were we? They both have 2 seams. Which way does that want to go? I think it wants to go towards this side more. So I'll put this side on top. Get my finger pressed back. Put it over here. And this time, I'm actually just going to press. I'm going to remove my hands from it so I don't get squishing. Deborah says, lady, where is your seam ripper? That little red ball right there is what they're talking about. It's on the shorter side. If you put that one inside, it's not supposed to tear. I may have let that on a little bit too long because I was talking. It only takes a second. All right. And then all we have to do is put C over onto those. Right sides together. Line up here. Get your corners lined up. Put the clip on there because being a rebel is not working for us today. The side with most of the seams I'm putting up towards me. The machine will like it better that way. Mine won't. Hopefully, we get that Starlink like my husband's talking about. And it will improve our home internet. I can't control YouTube. I've tried. And I'm going to press to the white because it is the path of least resistance. And you can see that seam clearly wants to go towards the white. You can press open if you want. You can press it the other way if you want. You press whichever way your heart desires. If it makes you happy, you do it. You don't listen to me. I don't. I'm not your boss. Okay, now we're going to put our 3 pieces together. Yay! Let's see. Go top to the middle, and I've got one seam that I can nest right here. That is the only seam I see that can be nested the way I've done this. So when I turn them over, no, not going to be nested because it's on an angle anyway. I'm going to make sure that those 2 line up though. Right here, just the ends. If those whites line up right there. No, I'm not. Stop that. Okay, take 2. Rewind. Put them back down. Put them down. Put them down. Put them down. All right. We're going to take the top part, flip it over to the bottom part, and leave it lined up. I'm going to put a clip here so I don't rearrange it again and show you. This is This is where the seams would nest. Now I can take one and force it over the other side. Neither one is going to like me doing that, which I'm going to. I'm going to force this one this side. So I have a lip going that way and a lip going this way. And when I'm done, I will snip this right here so it lays flat. Let's see, can you see where it's twisted? It's twisted right there. I'm just going to snip it so it lays flat. And I do a pin there because I get better results when I'm nesting something. And I pin right in this, almost right in the seam, right in the seam. There we go. Go right into that seam. And I will be back in chat in a second. It's like the first time I picked it up never happened. Have you had a laugh today? If you haven't had a laugh today, you need to. Because, where's my coffee? That's right. That's right. You got this. Tracy says, great, let minds think alike, Mom. Because she calls Sylvia her UK mom. And Sylvia calls her Canadian daughter. And she says, and Sylvia says, like daughter, like mother. Okay, now I'm leaving this pin in here. Restraighten my fabrics because I've been playing around. Leaving this pin in here until I get much closer. Almost to it. Take it out. Make sure that seam doesn't flip on me. Get my edges realigned because I got off a little bit. Now, I see two things. One, I've got some red poking up right there. Let's see if you can see it through there. Yeah, you can see it. We got some red poking up through there. I don't want that. So I will open that seam and just cut off a smidge. A smidge. It's less than an eighth, but more than a pinch, depending on who's doing the pinching. Stop. Okay. Oh, I lost my corner. I wasn't paying, so that's okay. And this is the one that twisted on me. Do you guys watch Pat Sloan, and do you do the Tackle It Tuesday? That's part of what I love about our channel. Just do something. You see, I cut that right there. And I find cutting it at an angle helps it better. I don't know why. But I lost a point. I lost a point. And now the earth will be coming to an end. Which way am I? I'm going to iron all of those down. When they get bigger like this, I usually do. And I tug them just a little bit to make sure I don't have any pleats. Hey, suddenly nobody's playing nice back there. Let's get rid of this. I didn't throw it. It fell from my hand at a surprising rate. Okay, what I was doing, I was just pressing these. Getting this one set up the way I want it to go. Well, I'm having a good time. I don't know about everybody else. All right. Leave that there. I got some threads I need to get my lint roller. Knock it off. I talk to inanimate objects. I talk to myself. Occasionally, I talk to you guys. Oh, Deborah says, was hemming sister-in-law's pants yesterday, and everyone is always telling me to use my magnet for even seams. Well, I did. and then had to get grandson to get it off of my all metal sewing machine. Yeah, you can't trust they sometimes. When they say use your seam guide for even seams. Okay, now we're going to put these two together. There is no seamed line up there. No intersections. That's the word. Take this one, turn it over this way. And earlier I forgot, I think I saw Sylvia mention the Pope's passing. I was going to mention, let's pray for everyone around him. And if you pray, it's okay. It is okay. I've got that side lined up. And also, please pray for the tornado victims and the flooding victims over the weekend. That was some nasty stuff. We had the tornado siren go off here about 5 minutes after the scare was past. I think somebody just wanted to play with the button because I was watching radar and it wasn't actually near us. I am making sure that my sides stay lined up over here, which means sometimes I'm going to go this way and sometimes I'm going to go this way. I'm going to get that seam to go straight and these corners to come together. And let's see, there is a corner here I should have pinned. There's a lot of bulk right there. I usually don't do this while I'm sewing because it messes with my head. I'm going to cut that seam right there because I want this seam to go away from it. There. I turned it to where it's away, and I'll show you in a minute so I can see that intersection. Maybe I won't lose that one. Okay, gonna get in trouble. I think that was a Buddy Holly. I do not aim for perfection. I aim for my best and try to learn from it and do better the next time if I don't do it right this time, which is always, but it is good enough. And if somebody says something about your quilt, you feel very proud to take it back and give it to somebody who cares. The blue piece is on top. I'm going to press it back. I've got a lot of bulk right there. What am I going to do about it? We'll see later. Okay, I was going to show you. I forgot. Where did it go? Oh, this one. This seam was pressed over this way. I could not see this intersection. So I clipped it right here and just went back that way so I could see my intersection right here and keep that point. Now I have that song running around in my head, Coleen. That's right, you do. I really tried to put Johnny Cash in your head the other day. One piece of ice. That song cracked me up, especially after I worked at that transmission place. I could see somebody doing that. Okay, this I'm going to smush because it's aggravating. I've got so many seams I need to fix. Actually, this one right here, that's very bulky. And I am running very long. Let's, doggone it. I think I would have done fine had I not stopped. Last week, I didn't get to do anything because of my ribs. I told Josh that we would go to Dollar General because they have after... I don't think there's any saving this one unless it's posted, but they have after Easter sale on candy. So we're going to see if they got any candy because we didn't get any candy for Easter. We were all bad. The Easter bunny did not come. Apparently he's been talking to Santa. At least Santa has the decency to leave presents anyway. I like the old songs. My parents are older, so, they're in their 80s. I grew up listening to what my parents listened to, so I still like a lot of them. I'm trying to get these seams to lay flat for me. They're not all going to lay flat for me. And this one, I even sewed the wrong. It's fine. It's fine. No quilt, please. All right, there we go. Our partial maple leaves for our friend Tracy and Laura Lynn and Kit. And this is a version of the tea leaf block from the Quilt Builders card deck. Now, you'll notice that I added around it because I felt I had a better chance of keeping all my tips. I lost one. One is actually a very good loss. This is supposed to be 8.5 inches. Let's see how big it is. Oh, sorry. That wasn't good. And all these templates that I made. Don't tell. But yeah, that's what I did. Go in the trash. If I make it again, I'm going to make it FPP. I don't need the templates necessarily. Let's see. 8.5 is what this is supposed to be. Wow. Look at that. Okay. I'm going to move you guys. So close your eyes. Open your eyes. Whoops. Sorry, shaking. That's all me. 8.5. I need to trim it on the right. Thank you for noticing. Cheez-Its. I want Cheez-Its. Oh, I should get Cheez-Its today. Okay, I'm going to put you back. Sorry if I've hit the mic. I'm not really sure where that is. Close your eyes. And we're going. And we're crooked. You look funny holding your head like that. Hang on. Okay. Oh, I know what I did. Just a second. Ooh, there. Now my head's back. Okay. Thank y'all for joining me. I'm going to take care of that little spot right now. As soon as I get this thingy back. Line up the bottom. Line up the left. I'm still, oh, quit moving. That's me. It is very hard. I couldn't have sewn this weekend if I wanted to. It's very hard when your hand is doing this to hold a ruler still, even with the grippies. One day I'm going to get me some creative grid rulers and see if they're worth that to stop the shaking. Doesn't bother me. I apologize if it bothers you. You know, like I told my husband, I think it was this morning when he was teasing me about me shaking. He says, "It's okay. Don't be scared." I said, "What do you mean?" He says, "You're shaking." I said, "You're not funny." Because my head now shakes all the time without me knowing it. Anyway, so if you got a problem with it, you're talking to the wrong person. You need to talk to not me. So this is our 8-inch tea leaf block. It will have a border put around it to fit into the City Lights quilt, which is going to be Show Me City Lights when I finish it. And City Lights is a pattern by, not Fat Corner Shop, Fabric Cafe. It's a very easy pattern. They use focus fabrics where I'm putting little piece blocks, and these are all my scraps. Just a second, I'll show you what I'm getting them out of. Pardon me while I lean because I didn't plan on doing this. Maybe. I have red, white, and blue scraps. I think this was from Walmart. I wanted to get another one because I could do this with seasonal scraps, like for Christmas and everything. Just, you know, the white is kind of interchangeable. I can change it to the next project, but I think I really like just leaving them in here like this and picking them out. I have them all contained. I really like that. I need to get another one. I might get another one this weekend. So thank you for sticking around, Deborah. Cheez-Its. Cheez-Its, you evil woman. Somebody tell me all weekend they had Cheez-Its. Maybe it was last week. Wait. It is now on the list. I will be getting Cheez-Its today. You're killing me. Okay, don't forget to check out my community tab because I don't have Facebook, I don't have Instagram or anything else. I don't have a blog. It's just all on YouTube, and I use my community page kind of like you would Facebook or anything else. I put things, updates, random stuff there. You will see the random DIY by me from me because that's what I'm doing, and I have some friends that like to see those things. So I post them so everybody can see them, like them or not. You know, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea. That's fine. Don't watch it. You don't need to click dislike on it though, because trust me, I don't get enough likes to get dislikes. That was a joke. Oh, okay. I hope to see you all over at Laura Lynn's later, even if I'm just lurking. I'm watching. I do that. Everybody says, let's see, let's start at the top. After the cheese, it's got me going all sideways. Fern King says, pretty. Sylvia Yumi FPP says, really pretty. Tracy. Albert says, very well done. Practically Creative, who is Melissa, says, pretty. Lynn says, pretty. With, I can't see what that is. It's got pink hair, and I think it's smiling. And yellow eyes. Deborah says, pretty. Sylvia Beck says, lots of hearts. The hands holding up the hearts. Thank you all. Thank you. I appreciate that. And if you see this at a later time, I have no plans of taking my free block patterns down. Patterns, I use the word loosely, but you know, they're there if you want to check them out, if you want to try them out. If you don't have to subscribe to get them, you have to give me your email to get them. All you do is click on the Google Doc, find the size that you want, click it. It'll have a download or a print up at the top left-hand corner, right-hand corner, sorry. My other left, I guess, at the top of the corner. And you click which one you want to do. I noticed when I click print, it opens it up in a new window and I have to do it again. If you click download, it'll just go up, it'll go into your downloads and you'll have the pattern. It's free. There is nothing you have to do for it besides go get it. Along with the FPP. Now the block of the month is slightly different. It is free until the next block of the month comes out, and then Sylvia will have the prior blocks of the month for sale at a reasonable price. Remember, there's an exchange in the pricing rate between America and Canada and UK and everywhere, so kind of keep in mind that with everything. Oh, thank you guys so much for joining me. I love having the company and being silly. It's good to be silly. So serious. Oh, my chat has went quiet. So I guess we're going to wind it up. Thank you all. Don't forget to check out my moderators. Thank you, moderators. And if you're in a live chat, don't forget to thank your moderators for giving you links, for keeping the chat civil, whatever that means to the content creator that's running it. Mine is probably different than some of the others, and I'm okay with that because we want to keep it kind. Be kind or be gone is our rule. All right. I'm feeling special now. I hope you all have a good day, and I do really appreciate you giving up a little bit of time to spend with me, a little bit more time than you ought to, maybe. I ought to. And, you know, it improves my day, and I hope I improve your day a little bit. Lynn says, thank you, Coleen. Take care out there, everyone. See you around very soon. I will see you all around very soon, too. And hopefully not next Tuesday. I won't be on next Tuesday. The week after, I will see you again with the next book, which is the, I forgot the name of it, Handy Andy block out of the Quilt Builder card deck. We're going to see how I get this one together. They're all by 6s. Why can't any of them be by 4s or by 8s? But that helps because then I make it smaller and I put a ring around it. So we keep our corners, we hope. Melissa says, have a great day, all. Next Wednesday is my birthday. Tracy, happy early birthday. Everybody, happy early birthday to Tracy. Now I've got to wait. We're not leaving until everybody tells Tracy happy early birthday. Unless you're lurking and then, you know, I'm not forcing you to get into chat. Thank you for lurking. We love our lurkers. I ain't playing. Not going nowhere till I see happy birthdays in my chat. There's some lag time between you guys seeing the chat and me seeing the chat. So keep that in mind when I do weird things like that. Thank you guys. Tracy laughed. Melissa's happy early birthday. See, they want That's okay. I've done enough setting up straight for a while anyway. I need to lay down. Okay. Happy early birthday from Melissa. Happy birthday, Tracy, from Deborah, and happy early birthday wishes from Lynn. So I think the chat's all said happy birthday. Thank you all. I appreciate it. I know Tracy appreciates it. And we'll wrap this up. See you next time. Don't forget to be the light you want to see in others. Melissa, I hear you. Stop that.